IBC myth number 10. Hey guys, it's 𝗺𝘵. I am your authorized infinite banking practitioner, real estate investor, and business owner. And we are doing 10 myths about the infinite banking concept to help give you more confidence and clarity in the strategy. Now today's day 10, so it's the last day of our series, which means it's the last chance to follow and make sure that you get all of the future content we have on the wealth building strategies. Once you open an infinite banking policy, you have to pay for it forever. Now, if you haven't caught on to the trend yet, this myth is also false. But it is something that I wanted to make sure and dive into because you are going to have the option to pay for this policy for the rest of your life or not. Without getting too technical, pure infinite banking policies are built on a whole life policy chassis. Now, the thing with whole life is that it's guaranteed for the rest of your life. They can't charge you more, and your cost of insurance is locked in from day one. So with all your costs being locked in on day one, that means that you're going to reach a point where you have paid for your insurance and you can walk away owning it outright 100%. Simply put, what that means is you can either walk away with a agreed upon amount of death benefit that you've already paid for, which also includes your cash value, where you tell the insurance company, hey, I don't want to pay for this anymore. And they say, no problem. You've already paid for X amount of death benefit. So you can keep that and the cash value and walk away with what's called a reduced paid up policy. Alternatively, you could just have the policy pay for itself. Because the policy is guaranteed to grow and you're earning dividends and this cash value is compounding year over year over year, you can have the policy become what is called self-funded, which allows you to use your cash value to pay for your policy, and yet your cash value continues to grow. Clearly, there are plenty of ways to have this policy paid up so that you don't have to continually fund it the rest of your life. But why do so many people continue to choose to fund their IBC policy? Here's the thing. With infinite banking policies, specifically when we use whole life, we already discussed that your policy costs are locked in up front. So that means that once you overcome that cost, you don't have an ongoing drag on your policy or your cash value. Let's use easy numbers. If you were to put $10,000 into an account and then you could turn around and access $12,000, how much did that account cost you? For those of you that aren't good at math, it didn't. Infinite banking policies are predicated on ongoing, undisturbed compound interest and dividends in your cash value no matter what. So once you overcome the acquisition cost of your policy and you get into this place of not just putting in $1 and getting out $1, your compounding interest and growth is giving you the ability to put in $1 and access $1.10, $1.20, $2. So when your cash value is just compounding on itself like that, and you can still use that cash to go out and invest in your deals, why wouldn't you want to continue to fund your policy? Congrats on making it to day 10. Now it's time to schedule your one-on-one consultation.